Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians tried to escape the horrors of the mists. The troupe tried to heal up and strategize their next move, but Shadow Nemesis was fixated on his missing bag of holding, so they all complimented him until he felt good enough to join the fight. Tyler disguised himself as a Hecklin but got hit and was revealed. Del rode Rumpleforeskin as the Bone Horse used their hooves to attack. Tyler and Shadow Nemesis dispatched a couple of Jecklins, and New Rogue used a spectral foot to help stomp the last one. These Jecklins are defeated, but Shadow Nemesis isn't doing great, and Tyler has almost died twice. Does Wet Change have the strength left to face what's around the next corner? I doubt it.
I'm going to do a quick recap. This is going to be the fastest one yet. I watched some more of the YouTube videos. It's like an 8-minute recap even when I try to do it efficiently. So it's just...
I mean, I just took my 12 minutes.
And their stage manager were performing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival when they were sucked into Ravenloft, the horror realm of Dungeons & Dragons, but not specifically Strahd. Strahd is in Dungeons & Dragons, but no, we do not spoil Strahd in this campaign, which I see in comments all the time. I'd listen if you weren't spoiling Strahd. I didn't read that book, man. I don't know what happens there. Yeah, but these comedians discovered that they had been summoned accidentally by Ezra, god of the mists, and were forced to collect a series of blessed and cursed magic items and are becoming Dark Lords. In the first realm, they all changed. Tyler became a blade singer, a wizard who kicks ass. He's also got green skin, horns, and a pinky he can pull off to do magic. Del became a visual bard. She has a stylus/blade that lets her carve into the air and ghost magic that keeps her hair blowing all the time and makes her a little bit extra spooky. Guy Bradford died and was reborn as New Rogue. He has spectral ghostly limbs that kill anything he touches, extending from his elbows to his hands and from his knees to his feet. He doesn't remember anything and has random pop culture flashes that pop into his brain. He became a cleric, dedicating himself to Ezra, god of the mists. I wish I could mute people's visuals to allow me to get through this process a little bit faster, but I'm going to keep going. He became a cleric because he wanted to protect his friends. And Adam McNamara became possessed a lab venom. He has his own symbiote that requires him to either waste people's time or eat their brains, and he hates wasting time. He had a series of breakdowns. He murdered and ate several people. He adopted the children of the people he murdered, saying that they were still alive and forging letters, blaming those deaths on his other party members. He decided Ezra was evil. He renamed himself Shadow and then Shadow Nemesis, declaring himself the ultimate evil. And our party defeated the first Dark Lord, at which point Adam, as the chosen one of that realm, became the Dark Lord, discovering that makes the realm hell for whoever the Dark Lord is. It played into all of his weaknesses, revealed all his crimes, his children turned on him, everything was bad. Guy Bradford, I have successfully muted the video, not in the way I had. He'll be back in a second. He just got dropped. I can continue this. Our heroes traveled onto a second domain. They traveled through the mists and made their way to a new domain. Along the way, they were joined by two companions. One, Rumpleforeskin, a bone horse named by chat, a regular horse that is just a skeleton that can breathe fire, formerly the steed of the Black Knight and now their own person. Rumpleforeskin is traveling to find the other bone horses of Boleen somewhere in Ravenloft and is a very close friend of Del's at this point and a general close friend of the party. And Shadow Nemesis was gifted as an apology from Ezra, Dr. Deputy, the last remaining loyal squire of the Black Knight, an evil little person who is following Shadow Nemesis around, being told to do things until he undoubtedly dies in Shadow Nemesis' service. During their time in this domain, our heroes switched bodies with dolls and then managed to get them back, except for Dr. Deputy, who's still stuck in a doll. They met an incredibly dangerous and evil demon named Acer Sanguine, who lives in a castle that overhangs the impossible lake at the center of this realm. He created doppelgangers of each of them, refusing to accept their belief that they aren't heroes and that New Rogue is not a chosen one, because New Rogue is just a traveling, mild-mannered cleric showing up to a new realm, not looking to change anything, which is how every legend starts. So the doppelgangers were sent throughout the realm. Our heroes continued onwards and ended up in Protection Town, where they met Denton Arthur, an elderly artificer who has created a robot force that is protecting this small town, but sadly created it too late to be able to protect the people that he loved and the people of his town. He sent them onwards and helped them coordinate with him as a central force between the other heroes of the realm. They fought some gargoyles, they celebrated Thanksgiving, and they ended up in the Barren Hills, where it turned out in these kind of rock-covered hills where there's nothing growing and no life, they found a big group of werefolk. There's an entire village worth of werefolk who are all refugees. They had been booted off of the rootless evergreen, a massive tree standing more than a mile tall with a radius of roots, a circle of roots with a radius of 1 mile, so 2 miles the whole way across, floating 10 feet off the ground that you can only see if you aren't touching the ground. The werefolk originally lived there. They'd been booted off, so our heroes promised to help get them back. They fed them along the way. Shadow Nemesis had a truth bracelet put on. He split his personalities and let Adam come back into control. It was a long circular thing, but they won over the werefolk. Shadow Nemesis is back in charge right now, and Adam's stuck inside. He's still wearing the truth bracelet. But Dr. Deputy was forced to promise to follow Tyler and only attack people who Tyler says. And he couldn't lie because he was wearing a truth bracelet, so that's still happening. The only other big thing that matters is Shadow Nemesis is obsessed with his bag of holding, which is missing, which we know, but Shadow Nemesis does not due to a fearful failure, meaning he can't figure it out. Dell took it. Dell took it and hid it in Rumpleforeskin's saddlebag. So that's where it currently sits if that mystery that Shadow Nemesis won't stop talking about pops up in his again. Our heroes made their way into the rootless evergreen the mist provided and helped them find a safe path to get there. They were climbing up when Shadow Nemesis realized his bag was missing and started yelling about it, which meant they were jumped by the evil forces. But together they managed to defeat first the Hecklins. Looking like an elderly version of Tyler, they had big beards but were bald. They also had 6 arms full of daggers and were trying to kill everyone. Then they made their way and fought Jecklins, the reverse. They had full heads of hair but no beards. These evil Tylers with needle fangs and casting violent magics. Our heroes have fought their way through and the werefolk are down holding the bottom of the trunk to allow our heroes to go up and defeat Streamlabbing Tyler, the evil version of Tyler, which they need to do fast because Acer Sanguine and the rest of the villains, due to time dilation, because it's almost like the story keeps going when our characters are just bullying each other to village and pooping their pants. They are all closing in with an army, so they need to get the werefolk up and into this tree, but it means they need to make their way up and defeat Streamlabbing Tyler. I think that's everything.
I got a rat whistle.
Shadow Nemesis has been given, to be clear, a pan flute known as the Flute of Rats that he has declared a rat whistle that he is trying to summon rats with. That is accurate. With that, it's time for us to return to Ravenloft. You all find yourself standing in the hallway inside the trunk of the rootless evergreen. You've been working your way up what I previously called a flat staircase and was reminded by Chad is just called a ramp. You've been going up a ramp towards the top of this trunk. But you find yourself injured. However, there are no enemies near you right now. Is there anything you want to do before continuing your advance?
Yeah, well, considering that I am uninjured and I'm sitting on top of Rumpleforeskin and I'm holding a Jack Magnum, I'm going to pull out my paint set and I'm going to paint on Jack Magnum a little dog harness looking made of leather and then a strap on it and then paint little buckles on the back of Rumpleforeskin's saddle so that I can make a little back seat saddle section for Jack Magnum to sit on the back behind so I don't have to be holding this goat.
And this works. You have the artistic ability to do this. It springs into place. And Del, you feel between this combat and your heroic charge and this very clever use of your new magic for Jack Magnum. Imagine what this would have been like if you hadn't brought your friend Rumpleforeskin up here.
Oh, man.
And the mist swirls up and gives you a point of inspiration.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling good about all this. I had to use a lot of paint to get best friend Rumpleforeskin up here, but it was definitely worth it. And I'm feeling good. I look around at the rest of the team.
And as the tendrils of the mist continue up your body around your head, they wrap around in a band for a brief moment before the mist disappears, and you find yourself wearing a crown, a light crown of some kind. You cannot see it, but the others can. You are all seeing an elaborate, fine crown made of bones. Just small skeletal bones sitting in Dell's constantly blowing hair with the ghostly wind.
Did something go on my head? I saw the mist.
Yeah, bones.
Dell, yeah.
What?
You look like the Queen of Bones.
You got like a bone, I don't know, band, circlet, tiara. I don't know what the word is, but like a little crown of bones around your head.
Does it match Rumpleforeskin?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're both bony.
Both bones are present, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great look for you.
Yeah, but, I mean, the only difference is the crown is not a person. And Rumpleforeskin...
Oh, New Rogue, don't ruin this.
No, he and I kind of connected over smushing that magic wielding psychopath a second ago. So I'm going to accept this in the spirit I think he intends it.
Okay,
He's
good.
just trying to show growth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. They always say doing murders together will bring you together.
I do feel more close to you now.
Yeah, it's nice. Del, you feel the ghostly winds ruffle your hair even more intensely and your eyes glow a little bit brighter as you connect with this crown and you realize that you are wearing a crown of ghostly charm.
What?
Which will, once per day, allow you to enhance a social check. You can enhance it by a single D4 to use the crown's magic to convince people in a charming way. But if you are intimidating or doing something spooky, one might say, something very ghostly, you will get to add a D6 to that one check.
Ooh,
Wow.
I was going to start bullying people more.
Feeling pretty good right now.
Knowing that you have connected with Rumpleforeskin, finally, that you have crossed this Rubicon of friendship that you've been trying so intensely to cross, you have this brief moment of feeling very positive. And then you realize that just like you as a chosen one can let down this realm, if you say the wrong thing, that relationship could walk you backwards. You could lose friends here. Now you've got another person you need to heal, and a chill passes through you as you gain a point of perspiration.
Oh no. Fuck. Okay. The pressure's on.
Pilot.
Yeah.
Having carried out a glorious combat, standing on the front lines and surviving while protecting your friends, and being clever enough to remember to perhaps not stand on the front lines the whole time, the mists steal your heart with a point of inspiration. And I mean steal, S-T-E-E-L. Your heart's still fine in where it is.
Still in there? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
A hole in your chest.
And the mists swirl from around your chest down to your hand, and you feel them deposit something in your palm before the mists soar away.
I look to my palm. What am I holding? What's been deposited?
You see a small, thick-set golden ring with square edges that has a small gap in it.
Oh.
It's not immediately clear to me what this object does.
No, it is not.
Is it? Gold ring.
Yes.
Thank you. I feel like there's a little bit of a time is of the essence thing here. I don't know if I can take 10 minutes to identify this or spare the spell slot to cast it really quick. So I'm going to pocket the gold ring. I'm going to put it into my child-proofed bag of holding.
Great. Can you roll me a dexterity save?
Oh, no. That's a 10 plus a modifier of some kind. Dex. So that would make it a 14. I think I've got something for this. Yeah, I'm going to leverage one of my pre-existing rings, Ring of Evasion. Once per day, auto-succeed on a dex save.
Oh. Ooh. All right.
Yeah. I'm going to use
the
that.
ring leaps out of your hand towards your face, and you catch it with your Ring of Evasion and put it in your bag of holding.
Oh, all right.
Unless you want to do something else with it.
It went towards your face? Oh my God.
It just made a move at me, so no, I'm going to leave that for now.
Great.
Terrifying. Just going to make a note of investigate that shit. What the hell? Cautiously, somewhat shaken, I'll say that thank you, Watchers in the Mist. Don't know what that is yet, but cool. Thank you. Hey, Shadow Nemesis, how you doing over there?
I'm lying on the ground. Just smoke is coming up, and I'm sizzling because I have 3 health left.
What happened?
I was electrocuted and everything, so I'm just lying there, just save Shadow Nemesis, and
Wow.
Dr. Deputy's trying to give me CPR or something on my chest.
I'll save you. Excuse me. I'll save you. I got this dagger that's no good, but I use my arms till your heart beats strong.
Thank you, Dr. Deputy.
And I'm putting on my boots, and I'm like, Tyler, are you also hurt?
No, New Rogue, you You all helped me out in that combat. I'm doing okay now. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so just Shadow Nemesis, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna maybe give him one of these. I think I produced my one remaining health potion for the day from my cloak of billowing protective convenience.
Oh, sweet.
And I'll go over to Shadow Nemesis lying there on the ground and say, I don't know how you do this, but I want to give this to Adam. I want Adam to have the potion. Bring out Adam.
He's not here right now.
You can't lie. You're wearing the bracelet.
Yeah, I've locked him. Well, not me. Shadow Master has locked him away in a replica of the would-be psychiatric hospital that's abandoned, and I can't get him out.
You can't get him out?
No, well, when we were separated, if you gave me that potion, then I could maybe talk better.
I hate that I have to tell you this inside your head, but I could let Adam out if you wanted to, and I think you're going to have to tell him now. Sorry. I hate this bracelet.
So apparently I could let him out if you wanted, but I don't think that's a good idea because I'm a better fighter, and while he hesitates, I am an action person.
Not today. You haven't been. I want Adam.
Yeah, can you bring out Adam?
Hold on.
I want the potions for you and your body, but Adam gets to drink it.
But then he wouldn't know what's happening, and you would have to just explain everything, and we don't.
Everybody
have
who
time.
wants Adam to come out, put up your hand.
Hand raises.
Hand raises.
Rumpleforeskin raises a hoof.
Jack Magnum, what about you?
Jack Magnum doesn't understand it. It's just sitting on the back of the thing. But maybe you get the yes out of that.
Jack Magnum, what's this? And then I'm like, what's my arm doing? What's my arm doing? What's my arm doing?
Can you roll me an animal handling?
This is wonderful.
I just want a real clean majority.
Unanimous?
No one
completely
would be able to say this abstaining.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh,
Jack Magnum stomps both feet down and shakes his head and then lays down as clear as possible, thinking he's doing what you want. He's got very cute goat eyes to you, but you've never seen a more emphatic no vote in your life.
Oh, well, opposite day. I'm going to register this one as an opposite day. Everything that's happening now.
Sits back up.
Oh, all right. Okay, for you, I take away my vote. Okay, is that okay, Jack? Okay, I don't know what.
Uncle Juice and the goat. Stay here, Shadow Nemesis. You're cool.
We always do this. We waste time by bickering. If you just give me the potion, I can help. I'm wearing a truth bracelet. I don't want to betray any of you. I just want my bag, wherever the hell it is, and I want to get out of this goddamn realm.
Because of the truth bracelet, I believe that you can help, but you don't. You don't help. So either Adam comes out or you don't get this potion. Now, out of character, cards on the table. I'm not going to be able to walk away from this dude in this shape. This is Adam's body. This is my friend's body, and he might die. So he's getting the potion. So I'm just putting that out there of like, I'm trying to get Adam back with this gambit, but ultimately I've got to give him the potion one way or another is what I'm.
Well, I think this is an interesting thing, Tyler, because there's a question of how is this perceived? Knowing that you know deep down in your heart that you will give this no matter what. But you are trying to play as hard as possible. And you are green now. You have horns. You innately appear more monstrous. And things here have changed you. You're a much more hardened warrior than you have ever been. So Shadow Nemesis looks up at you, trying to read what you are going to do. And the mists swirl up around this moment. Tyler, can you roll me a d6?
Yes, I can. It's a 5.
Oh, it is a 5. Shadow Nemesis, you look up and realize Tyler will not heal you unless you put Adam back in the spotlight. There's no way to convince him.
I can't lie, huh? Damn.
Hi.
Want my friend back.
As my mind spins for a way out. All right, hold on. I need to talk with Shadow Master for a second. Okay, Shadow Master, how easy is it to bring him back, and then how easy is it for me to come back?
Well, I mean, I could bring him back because he'd probably be fine with that if you're allowing him to. But then if I'm trying to put him back in the box, I'm going to have to try to charm him. And you guys have that fucking danger sense, and it's a whole pain in the ass, so I don't know if it'll work.
We must risk it. Okay, fine. Bring him back, and then he'll be like, "Oh wow, great to see you guys." And then when they walk ahead and heal me, you just bring me back so I can get the potion
Okay, yeah, I'll try to charm him right away. All right, let's do this.
instantly. As soon as they walk away, boom, charm, I'm back. Boom. Okay.
And you feel an internal hurricane as gravity inverts and you, Shadow Nemesis, are pulled out of your body and end up back in the cell at the abandoned Whitby Mental Hospital. And Adam, can you roll me a con save?
Oh. All right. +2. Look at that. That is a total of 21.
Wow.
You recover from the strange bucket of drugs that Shadow Master has been pouring into your mouth inside the Whitby Mental Hospital cell and are immediately yourself. You appear. You're back in your body. You are burnt to a crisp laying on the ground looking up at your friends in what looks like the most shellacked wooden hallway you've ever seen.
Hey, I'm back. Oh, and then the pain hits me. What's happening? Whoa, my body.
That is good enough for me. I think the bracelet basically guarantees that that's Adam, the way he's behaving, and I unstop with the potion bottle. I'm like, hey, man, I'm sorry, it's okay. Here, drink this, you'll feel better. Drink this.
Tyler, can you roll me 2d4?
It's a jerky.
Oh, what is that? That's a 3. Okay, not bad. And a 4. Nice. So total of 7.
Plus 2 for 9. So you heal 9 health points, Adam.
Oh, so I'm still pretty low. All right, that's good though. That's good. That's good.
Still looks pretty rough for the wear.
Yeah, like I'm still kind of crispy, but it's like I kind of stand up like, oh my God, where the hell are we? I remember.
Sorry, buddy.
What do I remember? I remember being in a tent. I think I was sleeping, and now where am I?
We're inside the Rootless Evergreen. We're going to fight Streamlab and Tyler. Keep an eye out for other Tylers that look kind of like me, but with different configurations of hair, it would seem. They're enemies.
Okay. I'm holding a flute. What's this?
You called it a rat. Well, Shadow Nemesis called it a rat whistle. It summons rats and rat folk.
Oh. Well, maybe we should get some rat people to kind of help us out.
Okay.
Shadow Nemesis already did that. It kind of annoyed the one that came up.
Well, how many? I remember there being a lot of rat people. Like, if I'm going to ballpark it, maybe like 19, 20 rat people.
Yeah.
Why don't we? Oh, here,
I don't think this is a good idea, Adam. We already kind of went through this, and one of the rat people already died, and Shadow Nemesis was really not helpful because he was obsessed with his bag. So I'm thinking if we just focus up, buddy, we can really do good things.
Wait, what bag? My bag?
Yeah, that's oh God, that's
my
there's no helping it.
We'll help you find it after. We'll help you find it after, but there's a pretty big important mission going on where literally hundreds of people are depending on us. I mean, there's about 100 able-bodied warriors on this tree fighting down that way. We're going up this way to take out the leader, but there's a whole village of innocent kids or people who aren't able to fight that are counting on us. So we have to do this.
Okay. All right. Let's go. And while I go, I'm going to blow this whistle and see what happens. Can I use thaumaturgy on a whistle to make sure that it reaches the rat people?
Wow.
You can cast thaumaturgy in a war zone on a flute.
Oh, okay. I do that unconsciously because I just really want. I was like, I know you guys said no, but if we get we get 19 rat people, then we can really just beat this guy. And then I unconsciously in my head I think of the best rat or the best whistle sound. And you know when the Green Ranger summoned the dragon sword, and it's just really loud. It's like ba 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 ba. and then
standing right in front of you.
and I blow it down and just hopefully rat people come. And I'm like, all right, let's go.
Can you roll me a con save with advantage?
Oh, with advantage. Okay.
Because we've said no one can blow like Adam, and now that you're Adam again.
Well, that's true. Ooh, with advantage, that is a 19 total.
Okay, can you roll me a persuasion?
Oh, this again. All right.
This again.
I'll give you
Persuasion.
advantage. You picked a good tune.
Oh, okay. All right.
Classic.
That is a 17 total. Oh, no, sorry. Plus 3. 18 total.
18 total. You blast this pan flute music down the hallway, deafening your friends, determined to summon rats.
To help them.
And we'll take a quick commercial break. Adam, you have played your flute so very loudly, and no one has appeared yet. How long do you want to wait? / how long does the party want to wait?
I think I'm just going to head forward. I would assume, like, I guess in my mind, it's kind of like, I don't know, like some sort of like intuitive tracking that would happen where like you blow it and they would just know where the whistle is. So I'm not going to wait for them to show up. And I'm guessing this is just a straight hallway. So if they show up, they're not going to be like, well, I don't know.
It's
like
a
this.
curving hallway up, yes.
Yeah. So I would assume it'd be pretty easy to find me, and if they really wanted to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the boss fight.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just march ahead and
So you all
lead the
start
way.
moving forwards, following Adam in
Yep.
his RoboCop armor. Adam, you hear a voice in your head that says,
All right, I think you did everything you need. What do you feel? You want to go back to the cool place with all the drugs?
Okay, I can talk to him. So, well, cool. No way, Shadow Master. I'm not going back to the cool place with the drugs. I don't care how cool you make it. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, the drugs were great, but I don't want to go back. I like being out and about.
Yeah, but I mean, you're never on fire inside the cool cell. Remember when you were back there? You were on fire then too, but it didn't hurt. You were having a fun time.
You're not lying, okay? Because we're both wearing the truth bracelet. It was a super fun time, but guess what? I like being alive, all right? And out and about, I'm gonna go fight this bad guy and save my friends, and maybe some rat people will show up and we can just save the day. So
I mean, that sounds pretty impressive, but first I'm going to try to overpower you with my symbiote charm. Why did I say that? And he just
Okay, what?
immediately starts assailing you, trying to overpower you. Can you roll me a charisma saving throw?
Oh, I mean, do I just instinctually do danger sense?
Because he had to tell you he was doing it because he's inside your mind. Yes, you will get danger sense, so you have advantage on this.
All right. Wait, what do I add again? It's
Charisma save.
charisma. Right. Oh, there it is. +5. Wow, look at that.
I love that we've done 70 episodes and you still are amazed by your own stats.
I forget.
Pretty impressive, eh, guy?
Whoa, I don't know what you
That
guys
charisma.
Wow. Like it's 19. That's my highest. Wow. Obviously.
Fuck! All right, well, I fucked that up. I'll try this again in a day, but for now, I guess you're a hero or whatever.
Thanks, Shadow Master. Hey, you don't have any like fun abilities you could give me or something, huh, to help with the fight?
Well, I mean, if you start to die, then I can like dive in there and make sure you don't die. Otherwise, you could probably eat someone's brain. That helps us.
Yeah. Oh, I can also drink blood, though, can I? That's less offensive than brain eating.
I mean, that's what you've said from the beginning, but it really was just you drinking a lot of blood. That doesn't actually help heal us or power me. That's just what you thought was okay.
Oh.
You drank a lot of blood, and it is disturbing to me as someone who shares this body, considering that it has no purpose, and I know it tastes bad to you.
Oh. Yeah.
I hate that I have to tell you the truth.
I don't really like the taste of pennies. It's kind of strange.
I agree. Stop drinking blood.
No. Okay.
I don't think
Maybe I'll try the brain just to. Well, he's a bad guy. I'll eat the bad guy brain. How's that sound?
Perfect. That sounds great to me.
Okay.
Bad guy, good guy brain. It's all fine. It just heals us up. It's great.
I don't know why you like siding with Shadow Nemesis, because like you just seem like a pretty cool guy. Like we can just like talk like this. I don't know why you're always trying to like screw me over.
For the record, I'm not trying to screw you over. I just favor eating a lot of brains, and you kind of deliver 0 because you drink blood and then ignore me.
Yeah. Well, it's the whole murder thing. That's kind of what I don't like doing.
But what if we meet in the middle? You just do a little like manslaughter or something.
To like bad guys.
Listen, I don't really have a moral compass, so it's all the same to me.
Okay. Hey, you're not trying to corrupt me again, are you? Because that's how we got into this whole Shadow Nemesis thing in the first place. And if you fully corrupt me, then I don't even know what would happen. Would there be another Shadow Nemesis, or would he just take over? I don't know. So don't get any funny ideas. You hear me?
Do you really want to know the truth, or are you kind of comfortable with how your brain's working right now?
I like how my brain's working. Why?
All right, we're good. We're good. You're doing great, buddy. You do you.
Okay. Oh, keep an eye out for the rat people.
I will keep an eye out with our eyes, yes.
Sweet. All right. Onward, I think.
You have all been following Adam, who then yells onward and starts speeding up a little bit. Is there anything the rest of you want to say to each other on your way up this ramp?
I just want to talk to Jack McNamara real quick while we're just walking, and just like, hey, Jack, sorry the vote didn't really go your way. I had your back, bud. You know that, right? Okay. I'm just. Why did you want to save Shadow Nemesis, anyways? Because it's funny when he hurts himself. It is, I guess. Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Hey, pal, I love you. That's why I'm giving you a little kiss right on your little nose. Come here. Thank you.
Tyler,
Okay,
are you or Dell watching this? Dell, are you watching this? Or is this what's happening?
I am not watching this because it is happening right behind me on the saddle. So I am focusing forward and talking to Rumpleforeskin. Just like, Rumpleforeskin, I just wanted to say you did like a really good job of battle. That was really, really cool.
Oh, so did you. It was nice to have somebody riding me where we're like partners instead of me being like a beast who's not allowed to talk.
No, I mean, I was just thinking about that of like, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that for so long because you're just so fun and good at stuff. And it's way cooler to be able to like communicate and do plans and work together, you know?
Yeah, no, I really like this too. This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I'm hoping we can just keep this on going.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. A couple 100 centuries with 10 centuries with the bad guy means I should probably be able to hang out with you for what, like 400-600 years on balance?
Oh, I wish I would live that long. That'd be cool.
All right, well, we can look into that as we go. I mean, mortality's definitely solvable.
What?
I mean, look at New Rogue. He's back there making out with that goat or whatever, but he
so
just
cute.
is who he is still.
Yeah. Well, I guess I didn't think about that. I mean, I know he died, but I didn't think about like him being not mortal anymore. I mean, I guess I've never really thought about all those things. Oh man, this is hurting my brain.
Yeah, there's a lot of big thoughts around here, but I mean, the only thing I wonder is like, you kind of talk about being friends and how you want to spend all this time together and all that, but you're also actively with your group of friends trying to leave to a place I can't go.
Oh, well, I also kind of thought we were journeying together because you wanted to find, your other bone horses. And I mean, I figured if you did that, then you'd want to kind of go with them,
Yeah, I mean, I like that idea, and like I want to find them so that I have choices, but I've been away for hundreds of years, and time dilated for us when we went to a town and all picked fights with each other, and that led to several massacres. So I don't really know how the bone horses are doing, or if I like them, or if they like me. I kind of have childhood memories of that, and then centuries of pretending to be an evil horse.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I guess let's just look for them and keep seeing how we're feeling, you know? Because, I mean, looking at New Rogue and what's going on with Adam, like, we all want to get back, but sometimes I wonder if that's possible because now we're weird, you know?
Yeah, I wonder too. I guess I'll help you keep looking for a way home, and if you want to go, you can.
Yeah, but I mean, and if you want to go, I don't see why you couldn't.
Do you think your world is ready for a fire-breathing bone horse?
I mean, maybe we'll find a world that works for us, you know?
Oh, like some sort of mid-world?
I don't know. There's so many possibilities now. It's just...
It's just what?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it, but right now I don't want us to die, so we can get to the point of having those talks, you know?
Okay, so we'll just keep working together and not die, and then we'll figure out what the future looks like when we can, I guess.
I like that.
Can you roll me a persuasion?
Yep. A persuasion. And persuasion is charisma. So can I add my bone crown situation?
Yes, you could.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it for today.
This isn't spooky, though, so it's just a D4 that you get to
I
add.
put the D4 in. Oh, wow, it's a terrible roll. It's awful. No, you know what? I'm going to use my inspiration. That's terrible.
That's when the mist swirls up around you, Del, and gives you a point of perspiration to balance it.
All right, well, then I got to roll. What do I do?
You have to roll a D6 to see if you are using inspiration or perspiration on this roll.
All right, I still have my original dice roll. Okay, that's a 5. So
Okay, you're using inspiration.
Inspiration. Okay, now I can reroll my this. Oh, it's not great, but okay. So it's 15 altogether.
Okay, I guess I can live with that. You know, things have been so unsure for so long. Maybe we just let it ride, you know? We gotta stay in the now.
Yeah, and I want to talk about it more, but I guess not right before we're going into a crazy battle. We need to have more us time.
Yeah, I like that idea. And they always say if you have a big emotional thing, make sure you do it after a battle. Never before. Don't resolve it before. I'm kidding. Seriously, let's resolve it after because I feel like it'll make me determined to not die.
Yeah. We're going to get through this and then have a good celebration and talk.
Yeah, this is going to be the best.
Okay.
Tyler, you've overheard that conversation. Adam has been quietly mumbling with a closed mouth. You don't know what he was talking about, but it led to an onwards. New Rogue won't stop kissing Jack Magnum. What are you thinking as you walk along with this group?
Nothing great, Ryan. None of my friends want to go home anymore. And we're just going to bury that deep down inside and let that shape our actions going forward. But for now, just kind of, oh, fuck, what the fuck? Just nice ruminating on that.
Yep. You do that. And we'll take a quick commercial break right there. You all find yourself coming around the last corner of this interminably long, curving hallway and facing a massive wooden door. It's the full width of the hallway. It slides out on a hinge from one side. You can see from where you are. There's a massive knocker in the center, and there's been an image of the rootless evergreen carved into the door itself. There's one rope you can use to pull it out if you wanted to do so. You all find yourself standing at a precipice. What do you do?
All right, well, how are we all feeling, everybody? This looks like this is it.
Adam,
Yes.
I think it's only fair that I give you a top up.
Oh, wait. Oh, healing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I will allow right now, considering how long you've been going up this hallway, if any of you want to spend hit dice, we can call this a short rest equivalent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
I was thinking, it's like, isn't there another way I can heal? But like, hit dice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And since I'm not sleeping because I'm fine, I will pull out my reality blade and quickly make a quick sketch of all of us like stick figures holding hands together and write victory. And it's like in the air and it shimmers and it falls down. And it is my art of rest that I can use soothing things to revitalize my wounded allies during a short rest. So everyone gains an extra 1d6 hit points on top of whatever you're spending.
Whoa.
Cool.
Oh, so
I will say for... go for it, guy.
Sorry, it's a D, so we get an extra 6 like hit points on top of what
Roll a d6 and add that to your total.
I see.
For everyone who is making use of this art of rest, Del drew figures holding hands and the word victory, but what does it mean to you personally? Because all art is interpreted if it is great, and this is art that is very physically effective and magically effective to you.
But like me?
I'm sure I'm not using it.
Kyle's not using it, but I think Guy and Adam, you're both using hit dice currently, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I got two. I got a 1d10 or 2d12 plus a d6.
You can use any of those.
I just go to town. All right.
Yeah.
I actually don't I was only down by 1 health point. So am I able to take that? Like I'm at a 22. Am I able to use that D6, what I just rolled, and just
you would spend a hit die to get that, but you would then be full.
And okay, and
I will give you one hit point for free, but you have to tell me what this piece of art means to you, new rogue.
Oh.
Can you give? Sorry, I was doing math when you were talking about the art. Can you please give me the art one more time, baby boy, please?
It's a wide picture of everyone as stick figures holding hands with the word victory, and then it glitters and disappears over top of all of us.
Oh my god. Okay, what it means to me?
And the mist swirls up around you and gives you a pop culture reference that helps you find the meaning of this art.
This one's a sincere one. This one, it makes me think of the end of the video game Majora's Mask. Where you beat it, and the Skull Kid who you've saved, he was bringing down the moon to destroy this world Termina, and really he was just a lonely little scared imp child that befriended 2 fairies, and he was just looking for friendship. And the very end of the game, like the last thing you see is literally just like a carving of him with his 2 little fairy friends on a log, so you know that he's not alone.
It's okay.
He's got his friends.
Here's a Kleenex. Here you go.
Thanks. So it means something very powerful to me. It breaks through to like 15-year-old, 16-year-old Guy Bradford.
Oh.
And this brief connection with 15, 16-year-old Guy Bradford heals you 1 health point to bring you back to full health. Adam, you've engaged with this and your hit dice. What does this art mean to you? How does it impact you deep down in your soul?
It looks like do you remember this cartoon show called Cops? Yeah. And
Cops. Solving crime in a future time, or fighting crime in a future time.
Yeah. And then at the end of it, like after the song's like da 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 da, and then it's like the cast is standing there, and it's like Cops, and then Bulletproof. He's like, it's crime fighting time. So I see them. I see the cast of Cops, and Bulletproof gives me that wink. And I'm just like, oh, I'm ready for a fight, and I'm all ready.
Del, do you use any hit dice?
Nope, I'm fine.
Alrighty, so you are all fully healed by the power of friendship, Majora's Mask, and Bullet, whatever his name is.
Bulletproof.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before this door opens?
Oh wait, are we like max health?
I hope so. I'm using Arcane Recovery, which is done during a short rest to get 2 level 1 spell slots back.
Yep. Adam, you're getting as much health as you healed. Most people.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh man. All right. So I'm gonna roll 1d12, and I'm gonna use that d6,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna add 1 for my cops reference. Or is that how that works or no?
That's not
No,
how that
that's
works.
not how that works.
I don't recall that being.
Roll your dice.
It was
All
just
right,
giving you
okay.
your d6.
And my d12, d6. Let's see. That's 11 more. So that's
There you go.
23.
If you want more, you can roll more hit dice, as I understand.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll a d10.
Or if you save that energy, if stuff goes really bad, I might be able to save us.
Okay, Shadow Master, I trust you.
Yeah, I don't want to die. That's why I'm telling you this. You tend to overcommit up front, and it can be risky. But if you leave a little bit in the tank, and we're like in some real trouble, I can like help bail us out.
Oh, sweet. Just like Bulletproof when he fought Big Boss, and then he got that cybernetic chest, which is why he was called Bulletproof. But you know that because you're in my head.
Yep, that makes as much sense to me as it does to you.
Yeah. Say it with me. It's crime fighting time.
Crime fighting time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cops.
Cops.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody
For the
ready?
briefest moment, I will acknowledge Laura can make those sync in the edit.
I think I'm ready. I believe Ivan is still with us. I think he got
Yes, Ivan is
deleted, but I
still
brought
with
him back. So I want to make sure all hands on deck. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm ready. Is there anything in particular you want me to do when the door opens, man?
I mean, we'll see what happens, but yeah, if there is, you'll be hearing from me, mentally and stuff.
Okay, yeah, cool. I'll be listening.
I want to do one thing. Sorry, everybody. Before, just so I feel like I need to restore a little bit of my magic energy, so I'm going to channel my divinity for just a quick second.
Okay.
All right.
Da 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 da. God. Da 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 da. God. Da. And then I touch my holy symbol, and I regain my spell slot. So now I'm back, and I'm going to. I want to cast. Where is it? Jack Magnum and Rumpleforeskin are coming in with us. So
Correct. As is the dipped boar who has been silently following you along this hallway.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay. Can I use? I want to cast Shield of Faith on. But can I cast that on multiple people, or just like on a creature of your choice within range? But since Jack Magnum's on top of Rumpleforeskin, will be a twofer.
Because Dell made a mount that essentially stitched them in and directly attached them to each other, yes, I will give it to you as a twofer for those two.
Okay.
But I will acknowledge it means Jack Magnum cannot get off of Rumpleforeskin. Their fates are interlinked for this combat.
I trust. Fuck. Rumpleforeskin, would he be okay if I just give my Shield of Faith spell and cast it upon Jack Magnum? I would do it for both of you, but it would require that Jack Magnum could never leave your side for it to affect you as well. Or is that?
When you say never, do you mean like during the fight, or do you mean like for eternity?
No, during the fight. It lasts for I think 10 minutes or something.
I appreciate that. Do you know what? I'm going to continue to assume that you're trying to come at this real positive way. But for you to cast a magical shielding spell on a harmless goat that is currently strapped to my butt and then leave me out of it feels like a way that would make me more likely to die. And then your tied up goat to be in the middle of combat on top of a dead horse.
Okay, so I should cast it on you, and you will do your utmost to look out for baby boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm also looking out for me. Like that's the whole thing. It's like I got it. Dell and I are sorting out some things. We're gonna have a really heartfelt chat after this, so I'm not able to die.
Okay then. I trust you, person. Shield of fucking faith, baby! Yeah! I'll behave! And then I clap my hands together, and that's what happens.
Okay, what does Shield of Faith do? And what does the magic look like as it takes effect?
Right, so it's a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes.
Great.
And yeah,
that is cast. And what does the magic look like? And the mist swirls up around you and gives you a pop culture reference that influences the way this magic appears.
Okay. It is before my Shield of Faith. I think it was very Austin Powers based, but this time I'm switching it up. I'm thinking of another whimsical, plucky character, and it's like a golden shield, and the weave of it, like it's like a fabric that like drapes over the two of them. And if you were to look close, you could see what appear to be tiny golden bobby hills. Though, like, that's my purse. I don't know you. Huh. That's my purse. I don't know you. Huh. On repeat.
This fight's gonna be so loud.
But they're very quiet. You don't really hear it until you like move up to it. But
until it's too late.
Yeah.
Are they all yelling in an overlapping cacophony, or are they all yelling it simultaneously as you get close?
Yeah, like some, it's kind of like when you hear row, row, row your boat, and then they bring in the other row, row, row your boat on top of it. So there's like a whole bunch of that's my purse, row your boat.
Yep. That starts happening.
It's my purse. I don't row you.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Adam, can you roll me a perception?
Okay. Well, that's 0. All right. There's a solid 15.
A 15. You were about to step forwards and join your friends in opening the door when you start hearing a skittering and a scritching. And you start hearing it coming out of the gnarled trunk at the edge of these hallways. And you look down and you see small holes. And that's when you see the first rat appear, just stepping out of a hole and looking up at you. And then you see another rat and another until there's a dozen, until there are 2 dozen, until there are 3 dozen, until 3 full swarms of rats appear out of the walls and look up at you as their flute-based commander. What do you say to your rats?
Well, first, just remind me, what does the door look like? It's like there's a string that you can pull and then the door will open? What was it? Did you say that? Did you say
it's a British toilet?
A rope handle on the left side of the large door that covers the full length of things so that you can pull it out and then use it to pull the door open.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I don't pull a door and then it like swings open or something.
No, it's not a doorbell like in the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just like a little rope that opens the door. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, then I pull my gun out and I'm like, all right. I was like, hey, everybody, the rat whistle worked. And then I got my gun and I'm like, all right, team, it's crime fighting time. And then I go, ba, 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 and but it's also mixed with the RoboCop songs. So like, ba, 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 and then I grab the rope and I open the door and I get my gun and I want to shoot straight Tyler in the head.
Your gun. And that's the end of our episode.
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Toronto time. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: Christopher Little, George Dolby, Richard Cranium, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Garbo Ape, Locke, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy, Funky Head, Nomad, the Wise Paladin of the Badlands, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Shulzari, The Long Family, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Alex Parr, Old Man Mojo, Dragonfly, The Body Barrelers, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, The Gator Family, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.